Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your motivational speaker, trainer and head coach from Live, Love, Give. And today's message is a totally different angle to what I normally bring to you guys. But I've had so many of you writing me messages, commenting and asking me to talk into the physical elements in terms of how I maximize my energy. And recently I spoke to you guys, did a Facebook Live talking into the mindset of creating and maximizing energy. But yeah, like I said, because so many of you wanted me to talk deeper into the strategies around the physical elements, I wanted to bring today's message to you guys, and I'm really hoping that it is useful for you guys. I don't know where you are on your health journey, or where you are in terms of your what you already know about health, but it has been a huge journey of mine to originally when I sort of started getting into my health, it was all just, I actually was in a bodybuilding gym, and that was kind of one of my first sort of entrances into training, into looking at nutrition and trying to figure out, what was healthy, what was great. And back then my mindset was more on, how you look, on the aesthetics. And over time, I've been able to recognize sort of unhealthy patterns in what I was being taught at that time. And ultimately, I've gotten to a point right now where I feel I have operated the best, like my health, my energy, my weight, everything that is going on for me on the physical element has all sort of fallen into place now, and I don't even have to think about it. Whereas just a few years ago, it was something that was constantly on my mind. I was trying to figure out, do we count calories? I was measuring all of my food. I was making sure that I was eating every 3 hours. I was doing all this really intense sort of stuff to sort of try my best with the tools that I had in terms of increasing that health and that vibrancy, but it wasn't quite there. And so I've gone on this massive health journey, and definitely you guys know that I'm big on the mindset. Mindset is 80% of what we do. If you get your mindset correct, then ultimately the how-tos are going to fall into place. But there are things that we need to learn and discover and experience in our own bodies to work out what works best for us. So today's message, I'm going to dive into the 4 cornerstones of the physical element of energy, and I'm just going to give you a few things as to what I've discovered works really well for me, and also with a bunch of clients that I work with on the health element as well. So definitely wanted to share that with you guys. And before I keep going, I'll just say hi and see who's joined me today. I've got Moises, my friend, and Ty, and Rihanna, and Marco, and Ashutosh, and Gianni, and Bob, and Joseph. Yes, Chris, I'm at the club randomly, but this is way more important. I love it, Chris. I love it. Focus on your health here today. Love it, love it. And Craig, awesome to have you. Joseph, awesome guys. And Matthew and Misty, and Andre and Ryan and Svetlan. Oh gosh, I'm so hopeless. You guys know me by now. Laura and David, awesome guys. And Michael, Craig, awesome. And Frank, you're here. And Judy, awesome guys. So great to have you guys here. And this is a really important topic. It's one that I actually entered personal development through health and fitness. That's where I sort of started diving into my own personal growth, and then sort of discovered the whole mindset element. And ultimately it's why I've shifted into what I do now. And I know health is just a huge part of it, but like I always say, it's the mindset first. But let's get into it, and let me know, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback for me throughout this process. But I wanted to just, like I said, tap into the 4 cornerstones of maximizing your energy on the physical level, and just give you a couple of simple sort of things, just some comments as to what I do and what works for me, and see if you want to give any of it a go. But yeah, let me know. So the first element is always going to be in nutrition. Nutrition is everything. You've all heard nutrition is nature's food, nature's medicine, sorry. And I really do believe that. Just you guys who've been following me each day, you know that for the last week I've had a friend over, and I have sort of gotten off the bandwagon in terms of what I would normally do in terms of my health, and you know, going out drinking and having really late nights and eating sort of really crap food at times. And I am so feeling how much that affects my body now. So once you start really looking after yourself and then you go off the wagon, like my energy is the lowest it has been today in I don't even know how long, like probably a year. That's how much I can really feel it now. And so I'm kind of struggling for our video today. It's been taking some effort, and usually it's just like boom, you know, because I'm always looking after my energy levels on the physical side of things. So nutritionally, I really believe that there is so much information out there that, you know, creates really poor mindsets, relationship with self, and definitely on the health level, you know. The health industry is a money-making industry as well. So I've gone through it all. I've used to take all the supplements, anything, you know, that I've thought was going to be good, I'd take it. Give me. And what I have learned over my journey is that I don't want to take any supplements. If I can get it from whole food, that is my angle. And you feel so great, brilliant, vibrant from it. So nutritionally, you know, I focus on gut health. So instead of focusing on trying to lose weight or, you know, or look good, I have made a shift to health, you know, and I really believe through my journey and my education in terms of health that the more we can focus on nurturing our gut health, the better, you know, we can absorb all of our nutrients, the more alert we are. It's really, really important. So, yeah, if that's something of interest to you later on, let me know. But yeah, I don't want to go into all of the details. I could be here all day long talking about it, but focusing on gut health, meaning, you know, you have your probiotics, prebiotics. I have bone broths each and every day, which are full of incredible stuff for all of your cells, your gut health, everything. So yeah, Google some bone broths if that's something that you're just like, what is that? It sounds crazy. But definitely awesome stuff. I have that every single day. I also focus on an alkalizing diet, meaning that, you know, I'm trying to keep our acidity levels down, and that's what puts a lot of stress on the body, and it's harmful to our cells and so forth. So I focus on alkalizing. A quick little thing that I do each and every day is every morning I start my day off with a really big glass of lemon water, warm lemon water, half a lemon, squeezed in some water. I never miss a day. I always do that, and really feel the benefits of that. And it really counteracts, you know, all the acidity that we have in our diet, like our coffees, our, you know, all the bad stuff, you know, all the grains and all of that sort of stuff can create a lot of toxicity and acidity in the body. And so having a focus on alkalining our bodies along with the gut health is really just a really quick, simple way of explaining what I focus on and what I do nutritionally. And definitely a huge lesson I learned in terms of sustainability and sort of sustenance, so that you can go throughout the day and have tons of energy, is upping my healthy fat levels. So, you know, I hope you guys out there know that it's such a myth that fats are bad for us. There are definitely really bad fats for us, but I'm talking about the healthy fats. So each and every day I'm going to consume some avocado or some flaxseed oil, or I'm going to have, you know, I make a really nice nut butter that I just make up myself with chia seeds and all sorts of great stuff. So yeah, that's just a really quick overview in terms of nutrition and my angle. So the alkalizing, focus on gut health, and definitely consuming lots of healthy fats and loads of vegetables. I do eat meat, but I kind of limit it, and when I do have it, it's got to be really good quality, like grass-fed, ideally organic, but you can't always get it. So that's just a little overview from me, guys. I hope that this is helpful, so definitely let me know. And, you know, I didn't even know you guys would be interested in this stuff. It was just that you keep asking me these questions, so I thought I'd better do one. And then the next cornerstone of the maximizing your energy on the physical level is definitely exercise. You know, move it or lose it. Like, you got to get moving. But again, what I've learned over my time is, you know, starting in that like bodybuilding sort of mentality, going really hardcore, really measured, really strict. Over time, you know, I just started overloading my frame. Like, I'm only a very small person, so and I was I was just upping my weights each and every time. I was getting to 100 kilo squats, and you know, that's double my body weight, you know. So you've got to, what I was finding was and this has only happened in probably the last 6 months, like my body was just shutting down. I was having to go to the chiro, I was getting really bad neck pains, and ultimately what I discovered was I was just overdoing it. You know, trying to get these short-term results rather than focus on the long-term strategy of health and focusing on, you know, fitness and strength. And now, you know, I try and do lots of body weight exercises and chin-ups and make you feel strong. And I've just personally, what I've found works well for me is shifting from really, really heavy and small, you know, just a few reps, to actually just going a little bit lighter, higher rep, and just looking after and nurturing my body more. So, and you got to mix it up. I believe in mixing it up. So, you know, there'll be times when I go back and forth between that, but I really believe in, yeah, definitely focusing on your fitness, your strength, and not overdoing it, not pushing your body too hard. Whereas, you know, I've always had that mindset going into the gym to push my body past its current limits and grow. And I think that it can be really healthy, but I think you need to learn and be attuned enough into your body to know when you're just kind of overdoing it, and your body will let you know. So that's just what's worked for me. Focusing on more of a long-term strategy and remaining consistent and being really nurturing and loving to my body. So just another quick little bit there. And then yes, the third cornerstone of maximizing your energy on the physical level is sleep. You got to look after your sleep. I've had 4 hours sleep last night, so I'm really feeling it, and that's not what I would normally do. I normally, you know, I focus on getting as much sleep as my body needs. You know, it changes, it fluctuates, but one of the best things I've ever done, I'm going to give you two of my best things that I've ever done in terms of maximizing my sleep and gaining the energy there, is firstly getting a the eye mask and earbuds. Oh my gosh, like, they just change your life, revolutionize your sleep. You know, a couple of years ago when I went and traveled to Europe, you know, on the plane they gave us, you know, the eye mask, the earbuds, and from that moment I have not stopped utilizing that every single time. And it was great traveling. You know, you don't know where you're going to be, you don't know how light the room is, how noisy it's going to be, and as soon as you put your ears in, it's dead silence, you've got complete darkness, and it's really, really beneficial. Definitely for me, I'm out like that because I utilize those the no sound, the no light, and I'm out. So I really challenge you guys to just give it a go if you haven't before, or give it a go again, because I swear by it. And also what I've learned is to be able to train my body to wake up naturally. And this has been huge, you know, because you're not cutting your circadian rhythms down at the wrong point, which, you know, sometimes you can wake up groggy because you've set your alarm and it's woken you up, you know, in this time period where you're not quite ready, you're not naturally there. So yeah, for me personally, it's all about training, learning more about your body, training your body to wake up naturally. And I find the more I can focus on waking up with the sun, you know, I get that, you know, I work for myself, so I've got that luxury of being able to do that, but I challenge you to, no matter what your circumstances, try and train your body to wake up more naturally without an alarm. So definitely, like I said, this, I'm just running quickly through this. I could go really, really deep, but the final cornerstone of maximizing your energy on the physical level is stress, managing your stress levels. And I swear by doing meditation and breathing techniques. So there's a really great breathing technique. I'll just give you this. which is called box breathing. And ultimately what that is, it's so you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold for 4 seconds, you breathe out for 4 seconds, and then hold with no oxygen for 4 seconds. And it's sort of, a box. So you breathe in, breathe out, hold it, breathe out, and then hold it again without the oxygen. Really great for just re-energizing, and it's really great because so many of us were not tapping into the capacity of oxygenating our bodies. And I found, like, if you can create a habit around some box breathing, maybe during the day when you start lacking energy, you give that box breathing a go, and definitely meditation to just sort of take a breather, and just be nurturing and loving and calm. So they're sort of my tips for you guys today. I hope that that's valuable to you. But one thing that I just, because I can't get away from the mindset in everything, but one thing that I've really learned is that the more you build that relationship with yourself, that self-worth, that self-love, that value of oneself, the more this stuff comes really easily. And you start listening to that inner wisdom about what feels great for you, what's beneficial for you, and you start aligning with that, and you stop wanting to go down those destructive and distracting paths of consuming poor food, going out drinking, taking drugs, whatever it is, all that stuff that just depletes our energy levels and beats down on our self-esteem. It's all intertwined. So I definitely, whenever I work with anybody in terms of the health element, it's got to have that mindset first and foremost, and you've got to have intention about why you're doing what you're doing, and it's got to come from a really loving place that you want to be healthy, you want to be vibrant and energized, and for all those great reasons. So that will be your fuel. So guys, I really hope that this was helpful. I know it's a completely different angle, but yeah, like I said, so many of you were asking me to share some information on this, and if it is something that's interesting to you, because I've just personally written myself a new program in terms of really making sure that I'm up leveling my energy on the physical level. If that is something that interests you, I'm working with a couple of clients in terms of that as well, and I'd love to help you with that if that's something that you feel you need. I'm all about energizing and educating. It's not about diet, it is creating a lifestyle, a really healthy, vibrant, energized lifestyle that is easily sustainable and you can remain consistent with and get all the benefits from it, and actually get the tools that are going to help you on that path, because I know I've had to learn a lot. So yeah, so let me know if that's something that interests you guys. Definitely hit me up and I will be happy to introduce you to that. And let me just scroll through and just see, because I always love saying hi to you guys. I can't go without that. Misty, I woke up and decided not to just grab food and what will work for me. Clean eating helped me, yoga and Pilates. Awesome. And that's the other thing, guys. We have to find what works for us, and that takes getting out there and trying different things and what works for you. Some people don't really want to go in the gyms and lift heavy weights. Like, they want to go and do yoga, or they want to do something more light, or they want to be a marathon runner. Whatever works for you, you just got to test stuff out, find your groove, and don't try and just be like somebody that you aspire to be like. Give it a go, see if it works for you. And if it doesn't, don't go down that path. Try something new. So love that. Thank you for sharing, Misty, and awesome to have you, Andrew. Thank you so much for your kind words, and Moises and Anantha. Big hello and happy morning to you. And Eric and Frank, nice to have you guys join me. So Anantha, the 4 cornerstones, I think you asked me that earlier, but really what they are, the 4 cornerstones for maximizing your energy on the physical level, are always going to be nutrition, exercise, managing your sleep, and managing stress. So there, you've got to go on those 4 different cornerstones and check out where you might be lacking, and step up your game in each of those areas. And Ram, nice to have you, and Carolina, and Josh, and Graham, and Julio, nice to have you, and Terry, awesome, and Erica. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you and your kind words there, Erica. Hope this has been valuable to you. And Leo, and Antonio, and Gail, and Kadek. Awesome. Moises, have you tried apple cider vinegar with honey? Yeah, I have. I just don't like it. Personally, I know the health benefits. I don't like apple cider vinegar. I know a lot of people, instead of having lemon, they'll have the apple cider vinegar. Yeah, I don't personally have it. But I know people who really enjoy that and have that sort of like as an after dinner sort of sweet sort of treat, which is definitely a really healthy version of, instead of having like your all the crap, all the dessert sort of crap. So thank you for sharing that, Moises. Awesome. And Nilesh, nice to have you. And Kaden, nice to have you back. I just finished my bone broth soup. I love it. Got it because I've been hearing about gut health. I'm liking the info. Awesome. Guys, I can't stress enough how important it is to educate yourself on gut health. It is a game changer for your energy, for your vibrancy, for your health, for everything. There is so much to learn about it, but I guarantee you will get incredible results. You'll start feeling incredible. So I love, Kaden, that you are onto the bone broth. So I just made one yesterday, just ready to go for today. And yeah, I really notice the difference when I'm really consuming those bone broths each and every day on so many different levels. So thank you so much for sharing there, Kaden. Absolutely love that. And Laval, nice to have you. And Fiona, and Patel, and Marka, and Ram. Awesome. Anantha, I tried all exercise. Now I'm opted to train for marathon running, which is low impact and good cardiovascular exercise. Yeah, do whatever works for you. There's always the benefits and drawbacks for everything. So you can go both ways. So find what works for you. I love that. Thank you for sharing, Anantha. And Adnan, thank you for joining. And Ram, yeah, fitness is key, definitely. And Moises, before you making this video, I was exactly thinking on what I needed to do and have more energy. Oh, awesome. I love that we're in sync today there, Moises. Thank you. And Aaron, nice to have you. And Superman, I'm grateful sharing this video. Awesome. Grateful. I'm really grateful that this is, resonating with you and it's helpful because, like I said, it's a totally different angle. It's something that's really important to me, but it's not what I usually get on Facebook Live and do. But I love that you guys are interested in this. And Yvette, it's so awesome to have you. And Hassani, my friend, and Nancy and Renee. Oh, you almost missed it, Hassani. Yeah, definitely catch the recording. Hope it's valuable. And Yuvan and Manish. Thank you so much for recommending me there, Moises. I love that. And Haley, nice to have you. Yes, Kaden, the breathing box helped immediately. Awesome. I'm glad that you're aware of that and you know the power of it. Definitely, guys out there, give the box breathing a go. And Gabrielle, awesome to have you. And you're so welcome, Kaden and Mimo. And Hassani, thank you for covering all of this great energy info. Awesome. This topic definitely interests me. More you offer on it, the better. Awesome. Okay. Thanks, guys. And definitely let me know. Keep letting me know what works for you, what's interesting to you, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to add value in any way that I can. So I really rely on you guys to keep my finger on the button about what's valuable. So appreciate that so much. And Gabrielle, just finishing working in my private practice. Awesome. From a big moment of inspiration. Awesome. I love it. And Alex, nice to have you. And Mangesh, nice job. Awesome. Love it. And Raul and Anita. Awesome, guys. And Nathan, thanks for joining. And yes, thank you so much, Moises. Appreciate you. And guys, that is my message from for you guys today. I hope so much that it is valuable to you. I hope it's got you thinking in terms of what can you learn about gut health, and take that angle on health to, really look into gut health, alkalining your body, going sort of nurturing your body more, taking care of your body, not overdoing it for the wrong reasons. And yes, building that relationship with self. And definitely, the sleep. I hope that you take up some strategies there that I gave you today, and definitely do the breathing, do the meditation, and helping yourself with stress. They were just really quick on the fly, sort of, stuff that I find valuable that I just wanted to share with you guys because you were asking about it. And guys, that is it from me today. So if you have any last questions, comments, definitely let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you, either live or after this. And and it's been such a pleasure to get to interact with you guys and engage with you guys as always, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you're letting me know any way that I could be adding more value to you. I would absolutely appreciate it so much, and I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, and everything coming at you today. It's been my pleasure, and much love to you. Oh, hang on, Magda. I'll just answer this quick question. Magda, what pre-probiotics do you use? I actually like to use sauerkrauts and make my own sauerkrauts, and I find them really beneficial. So yeah, I hope that that's valuable to you just on the fly there. And awesome, same to you, Moises. Thanks for joining, Brett and Tahia. Hope you catch the recording, and Zif, catch the recording. I'm about to sign off, but much love to you, and you're so welcome, Magda. Much appreciation to you guys. Bye.